A good one to kick off the year on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Detroit Lions and the Seattle Seahawks on Sunday Night Primetime. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. A gain there of 15. Good for a Lions first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Here's a short throw caught by Wiley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10. On the ground, the rookie who played here in Seattle for UW. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Not what you want to see quarter 1 of week 1. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's third down. We'll try to get this one on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Bates' kick is good. And the Lions are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
From the 35, it's first and 10. The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. He'll work forward for a couple. Ronnie Hickman is there on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Seattle.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now, faking the give. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was taken down by Kirby Joseph. A gain of 5.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 5.
At the Lions' 31-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Thompson to throw. To the goal line and in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks move out to a 7-3 lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slav. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Lions ball to begin this second quarter, as they've got it with 3rd and 14 coming up. Back to throw. The throw here is complete, and he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
29-yard line.
Throwing Thompson. That's complete. It's JSN. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now, Thompson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Here's Walker. We'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. Second and goal.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball is at the 8 for second and goal. One more time with Walker. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. The ball inches from the goal line. Third and goal. Walker. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. Fourth and goal.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on fourth down.
Who wants it more here? Fourth and goal from the 1. Here's Thompson. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
A gain of 2.
Second down and 8. They bring a tight end in motion left. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down. or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
The Lions will punt this ball away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. To return, it's Shaheed. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position.
At the 31-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He connects with Jordan Addison. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
By Jack Campbell. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 9-yard line.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. To throw is Thompson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Aleem McNeil taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign.
Now, after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We're back to Seattle after this.
38-yard attempt.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Seahawks can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7.
They face second down and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. This one complete. It's to Small. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it, and that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Thompson now to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The Lions call their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after after first down, they find themselves in second and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Thompson. He's going to let one fly for Addison. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up third down.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Throwing now on third and long. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. So it's fourth down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And it'll be second down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Back to the air once more on second down. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. As they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number one.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Here's second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
He'll get up here and spike it, and time for one final play right here. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This is wildly ambitious. A 69-yard attempt. And as expected, this one's not going to get there. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll go three tight ends here on first and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
complete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Picked up on the 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Outright sniffing Jigba hasn't. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Now, faking the give. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play for Seattle. 38 yards.
First and goal at the 9-yard
So the
line.
big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. To the air one more time. On the move left.
First and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. Second and goal.
Thompson to throw. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. David Njoku. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man cover.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and a yard. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The throw out wide. It's caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Detroit.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Down the left sideline. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Detroit.
With the fullback trying to power it home. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Jamal Hill there for the tackle.
Tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Seattle.
Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Walker. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Early Joseph on the stop. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 43-yard
From
line.
the 43. Here's 2nd down and 9. Throwing, Thompson. They try to set up the screen, but this one's doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
His throw, left side, is complete. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Sets up a 1st down and goal at the 10-yard line.
Wow, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal.
70 Lions, let's go!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Lions.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here's Smith to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll run here with Walker. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Now, Thompson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And it's going to be 3rd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And
the pressure gets there, and down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson. He works his way in to record the 2nd sack of his young career.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line. Here's a run going left. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's brought down at his own 1-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
On the give, this is their fullback. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. First and 10. He'll look to throw. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Ernest Jones working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but He timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Back to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. That'll be good for 11 yards. Still short of the first down marker. And third down coming up.
A 12-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down. Here's the Lions punt team now. Important punt here in this tie game late. Very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the Lions' 31-yard line.
Go! On first and 10, here comes one. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Here we go, on second down, Walker, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on third down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Lions 17.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll start at the 2. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return. They'll come up for first and 10. Tight end on the move left. Now a run on first down. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up now for second down. They'll drop to throw. Out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Lions first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
It's second and 8.
He'll drop to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Lions call their first timeout. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. This offense still has the one timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now. They'll look to throw. And he just does kick that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started. There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
No louder place than here in Seattle before third down. He's got it inside the 5. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was, and
that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. He's inside the 40. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Seattle. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.